In this video, we're presenting you with the top 10 things you should do when you travel by yourself to make sure you stay safe and get the most out of your journey. Number 1. Keep a low profile when possible and blend in with the locals. When traveling by yourself, keeping a low profile is an excellent way to stay safe. It's important to do this by dressing in the local style, avoiding conversations with strangers, and keeping your guard up, especially if traveling solo in a foreign city. Doing this gives the impression that you're just like anyone else and can go a long way to preventing any unwanted attention or unsafe situations. Additionally, blending in with the locals is a great way to get more out of the cultural experience as well. Being actively engaged with the locals, learning the language and customs of your destination, and taking part in the local community can help make for a more enjoyable and authentic experience. So as much as you can, lose the big backpack, the big camera, and the printed map, and try to look just like any ordinary local. Number 2. Avoid posting on social media your live location. We know when you're traveling, it's very tempting to share your experiences on social media. Creating an Instagram story with a beautiful view or a delicious local meal sounds harmless. However, posting live updates of your location can give others the ability to track your movements in real time, so it's best to keep this information private. Avoid sharing your live location, the hotel or Airbnb address you're staying, or even the restaurant you're eating. You can do that after you've come back home, or if you moved into a different location. Number 3. Make sure to check out the address of your county embassy in the country you're planning to visit. In case of any issue, the local authorities should be able to help. But if not, you can always address to the embassy of your country, and they will have to provide a solution for you. Any lost document, misunderstanding with the local authorities, or medical situation are potential events that might occur, and which can be solved by your embassy. If you're unfortunate enough to require assistance from the embassy, you will know exactly where to find them. Additionally, it is important to make sure you're following all necessary visa requirements for the country you plan to visit, as you might need to apply for a visa or other travel documents prior to entering the country. Number 4. Keep a copy of your passport and other important documents in a safe location. As we were previously saying, in case you lose your passport or ID, it's better to also have a copy of your documents. You might want to leave that in your hotel room or a secure locker in case anything's happening. Number 5. Install an offline map on your phone. You can do this with the Google Map app as well. Not only will you navigate like a pro, but you won't have to worry about sticking out like a sore thumb. Plus, if you don't have access to Wi-Fi, using an offline map is a great way to keep safe on your journey. Nothing beats a helping hand from locals, but your safety should always be your first priority. Unless you're in a very well-known, safe place, of course. Number 6. Let someone at home know your travel plans and stay in contact with them. It's important to let someone back home know when and where you plan to travel. This could be a friend, family member, neighbor, or anyone who you trust to look out for your well-being. It's also important to stay in contact with that person throughout your travels to check in periodically, especially if your plans change. This will ensure that someone back home knows where you are and that you're safe. Number 7. Have printed Google Maps of the area where you will be staying and the city and the area where you want to travel. While it's often obvious to locals when a tourist relies on a printed map, having one in a pinch can be a big help. So although our recommendation is to avoid them as much as possible and use your phone to navigate, it's better to also carry with you a printed map. In case your phone battery dies, it's best to have with you a map to make sure you can navigate to your destination. So make sure you do your research and make notes on the map with the place you will be staying and some of the things you're planning on visiting. Number 8. Research the country and its customs before you travel, so you're aware of any cultural norms and expected behaviors. You can find out about the customs, dress codes, and local traditions so you can blend in with the local culture and show respect. You have to understand the various local customs and dress codes, as they will often dictate which behaviors are acceptable. Not being aware of these expectations may lead to unintentional offense or misunderstanding. And when you're by yourself, you cannot lean on others to come up with excuses or apologies. So it's better to prepare and know the culture and customs of the locals. It can also help to avoid any uncomfortable or potentially dangerous situations. Ultimately, researching the country and its customs before traveling will greatly increase your chances of having a safe and enjoyable journey. Number 9. Learn a bit of the local language before you go away, so you're better equipped to communicate. Learning a bit of the local language before you go away can be incredibly helpful when traveling solo. Not only will it make it easier to communicate with people, but it will also make it easier to handle any potential issues when you're in a foreign country. For example, if you get lost, it will be easier to explain your situation and ask for directions if you know a few key phrases in the local language. Additionally, knowing some of the local language can help you navigate certain cultural norms and expectations, or avoid awkward situations by not saying something you don't mean. Number 10. Travel with your passport, credit cards, and other valuables in a concealed pocket or money belt when out and about. This helps to protect you from potential theft and pickpocketing, both of which can occur when you least expect it. Furthermore, by keeping these items hidden, you can protect yourself from being targeted by scammers or having your identity stolen. These items also give you peace of mind that even if you were trying to become lost or separated from your belongings, you will still have some form of identification with you. Do you have any other advice you want to share? Comment below and let us know. Also, make sure you subscribe to our channel, The Intelligent Tourist.